Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Sunday, October the 13th. Such a spooky number and such a spooky month. Listen, the first thing I want to say to everybody, please make sure you hear me when I say this. I'm never going to reach out to you and ask if you want a reading. I had someone reach out to me today and say, hey, you asked me for my WhatsApp and here's my Telegram. That was not me. I will not ever reach out to you and ask you for your Telegram, your WhatsApp, or anything. If you want a private appointment with me, you have to schedule that yourself, and it will be face-to-face. Please be mindful of scam accounts. Now that that's over, let's get to the Schumann report, shall we? Today, our graph updated at 6:15 this morning, Central Standard Time, and as you can see, we are in the same stitching pattern that we were in yesterday morning. I imagine today is going to be quite a bit like yesterday, integrating this big energy. It wouldn't surprise me if it still stays like this for a few days, because that was a lot of energy to integrate into our system. This hash mark or stitching is where you are integrating that energy. And please remember, you're never being forced. This is only being offered as an opportunity for you to upgrade your energy. All you have to do to take advantage of this, friends, is to take advantage of it. Do your meditations, work on your daydreams, start thinking big, start looking beyond where you are, and stop letting what you're observing around you dictate how you feel. Instead, choose to feel good and find things around you that help you feel that way. Physical symptoms for stitching energy can be all over the board for me. They tend to make my body very tired. They tend to make me want to take a nap. I don't have a whole lot of motivation on these days, but that's because my body is physically resting as it integrates this energy. Also, during integration, my dreams tend to be very, very active. I tend to have conversations with my guides and other people in these spaces during this integration time, and it's because it's a time of learning how to work with the new energy. So pay attention to your dreams, friends. And just remember, it's not always about the visual in the dream, but the feeling you have behind the dream that maybe matters a little bit more. If you remember what your dreams are, write them down and go back to them later to see what kind of insights you can get from there. In my dream last night, it was weird because I know there was a saying they gave me, something about a watch pot never boils, but a constantly boiling pot. And then there was something that came after it, and I don't remember what it was. But the idea was, it's not just about the big things in your life. It's about the small things you are doing to hold yourself back, the constantly searching for validation, the not following up on your inspiration or your intuitions, the talking yourself out of believing that it's possible for this to happen. Those are sometimes the small things we do as habits that we don't recognize we're doing. Those small things are just as important to recognize and release as the bigger things that you are working on, because it's all of it together, not just one thing. So as you go forward into your day today, be mindful, be yourself, and step outside of your comfort zone. Let people see the beautiful, expanded version of who you are and fall in love with that version too. You should never be ashamed of yourself. And if you are, the people that are kind of propagating that feeling in you, those aren't your people, friend. They're just not. And that's okay. But your people are out there. And the more you are yourself, the more you will find them. Or more likely, they'll find you. All right, and here's our cards for today. The first card we got is the transition card, and I love this card. This is the death card. This is very specific to the old version of you trying to die away. But for many people, it's the hesitation on letting go of those small self-addictions that we have. The little things that we don't necessarily think are a big deal. Looking for validation, constantly holding ourselves back, questioning our intuition. These little small things that we do, the hesitation to let go of those are what keeps us from making that transition a lot of the time. So my guides are saying now is the time to go inward, to look at those little habits that you have that are keeping you held back. Even if there's something you don't necessarily recognize as such, if you're saying nasty, mean things to yourself, you're not helping yourself. So instead, you're being asked today to step outside of your comfort zone, embrace of all of who you are, and don't hold back, friends. Be creative, be beautiful, be sunny, be sunshiny in a cloudy day. Be that person, be who you want to see in the world, and you will see more of it. This is what's going to give you back your confidence. It's going to help you step into who you really are and take charge of your life, but you have got to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. If things stay the way they are, they will constantly stay the way they are. So change how you're doing things in your life and let your conviction become greater, friends. I'm out here late enough today that the sun is up, and I love it. It's going to be a beautiful day here in Illinois as we cheer on the Steelers to victory down the field. You know what I'm saying? Yay, football. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and start this day on the right note. We're going to come outside, we're going to plant our feet on the ground, and we're going to take a big, deep breath all the way down to our toes and start our day. Are you ready? Because I am. All right, nice, big, deep breath all the way in and release. Drop those shoulders, let the tension go, and just remind yourself that today is a beautiful day. It's just starting out. You can do anything you want with this day. Embrace it with both arms and bear hug it to you, friends. It's a great day. It's a great day.